weekly update. Waiting for the new update to start. I think we've just got a discounts for the week, the time trials, and the new drip feed vehicle, which I've heard is meant to be the Dinker start the Fast and Furious film, the black one with the green neon lights. That's the best way to describe that Honda. Shortly, we'll just see if anything's changed. Still waiting on it at the minute. I'll tell you that the podium list is still the same as last week, because we are hopefully going to get the Pegassi Tempesta or the Coil Cyclone as the podium, where the prize ride is the Maxwell Vagrant or the Vapid Flash GT or the Pegassi Osiris. Because last week the prize ride was the Declasse Mamba UK time, so let's just keep refreshing the page. So yes, the Dinker Kanjo SJ is meant to be the new vehicle for the week. Just under 1.4 million. It should be available from Southern San Andreas. I've done the objectives for the day. That's them out the way. Okay, let's just check the... No, it's still the Declasse Vajero from last week. I did make a mistake last week about the HSW time trial, the finish point of that, which was North Chumash area around, I think it was around there somewhere. Yeah, just near the mountain road there. It was there, and I said that it would finish at there, just near the lighthouse. Sorry. No, it was. It would be there. That's where I said it'd finish. That was wrong. I think there's two HSWs up that way, but the one last week ended here. That's why it took 3 minutes 49. I do apologise for that. And like I say, when I do the HSW time trials, if I've done them in the past, they will be on my older videos. I don't like to keep recording them every week if I've already done them. The normal time trials are ones that I probably haven't filmed, so I'll try and bring them ones to you if I need to. Just playing the waiting game here for the new update. So yeah, the podium vehicles are meant to be the Pegassi Tempesta and the Coil Cyclone. They're the only two on the list. Prize ride vehicles, Maxwell Vagrant, the Vapid Flash GT or the Pegassi Osiris. The new drip feed vehicle is meant to be the Dinker Kanjo SJ. I think it's still a matter of waiting for stuff yet. Still not here yet. Bunkers were on sale last week. Just wait and see if we can get any update from anywhere that the new update has dropped. Hopefully shouldn't be too far away. Let's just go ahead and refresh the page again. Has been some issues with the saving from the Rockstar servers, so that's probably going to affect us a little bit, but hopefully not too much. It did get sorted earlier. See, I'm thinking of doing a payphone hit beforehand, but I just don't want to spend too long doing it, that's all.
Hey, partner. Alright, got it. I'll ask around to get back to you.
Just doing this to kill some time beforehand. Should know where this one is. Okay, it's the judge. So if anything does come up, we'll go straight to the update and start from there. We are just waiting for this to come up now. If I can do anything beforehand, I will, just to waste some time. Okay, you don't want to fly over because that can usually trigger them running away, so you don't get the bonus.
Well, my wife thinks I'm a failure, and considering I gotta handhold rich assholes all day. Looking forward to getting some brewski. Oh.
Let's quickly do this, and then we'll refresh the page and get into the update. We were waiting about 10 or 15 minutes last week for the new update. After 9:30. And there was a few little server problems earlier with the saves on the game, but they did sort that out. Just trying. I think the hole for the 6th is. I think it's here. Yes, that's the start of the 7th. So this is the hole for the 6th. If ever you wanted to know. Come on. Okay, so I need to get out of the way now. Hopefully they'll move down shortly. Okay, they're on their way. Probably should get a little bit further back. Okay, so we'll quickly get this out of the way. Just move that out of the way here so they don't see me. One thing I noticed with the remote bombs is they don't go right up to the hole. It's a case of they just look at the shot. So there you can see them near the hole. They bend down, get the phone out, go to detonate, and that's that done. The save to kick in, hopefully, so I don't do that for nothing. And then the update shouldn't be that far away. So it should be the Kanjo, the Dinka Kanjo SJ, the new drip feed vehicle, the Honda Civic. We'll try and do it up like the one from the start of the Fast and Furious film, the first one that is. Okay, so let's... Right, that's done. So we'll bank that money and then refresh the page so we can try and get the update all sorted. So let's have a look, get rid of this. Okay, so whilst we're waiting, I'll just go over again what the podium cars should be. One of two cars here. It's either the... Let's go by price. I can usually work out the cars from there. Okay, so Coil Cyclone is one of the podium vehicles listed, as is the Pegassi Tempesta. With the prize ride vehicle, it's either going to be the Vapid Flash GT, the Pegassi Osiris, or we have to go to Southern San Andreas for this one, or the Maxwell Vagrant. So all of the cars definitely worth winning for the price they are. Each car, well, I think the Tempest is 1.4 million. Other than that, everything is around 1.6 or above. So definitely worth winning the cars for the value that they are. Obviously can't bring you any pictures of the Dinka Kanjo SJ, but it is meant to be on Southern San Andreas under the featured. So that was last week's. Just a matter of refreshing the page now. Usually 9:30 when I'd want to try and have a look at it, but
Oh no, I want 60%.
check the casino in case the messages are just a bit slow coming up. No, that was the Ocelot Locust was last week, obviously won that one. So we are having to wait a bit, I'm afraid.
Holy fuck, man! You fucker!
Let's just see if we can get any little blue dots spawning about. Let's try and do some little side bits for now. I'm currently checking online to see if anything drops. As soon as it does, we'll refresh the page again. I'm sorry you're having to wait. Sometimes it is a bit quicker than this, but we've already had to wait 15 minutes for this update, so maybe this is the new time. Maybe it's 9:45. If we do get any update now, we are more than likely going to get last week's discount prices still listed, so we'll just have to ignore them for the time being. Okay, at least that's appeared. You do get these a lot quicker when you're in private session. Okay, so Oh, the Devastate. That would be nice to drive to the checkpoint, so... I don't know if it's ever meant to have sounded like this, but I'll say we are just passing time until the update comes on. We are still having a wait. For those of you who don't know, it's meant to be the Dinka Kanjo SJ as the new drip feed vehicle. Podium vehicle is between the Pegassi Tempesta and the Coil Cyclone. The prize ride vehicle is meant to be between the Vapid Flash GT, the Pegassi Osiris and the Maxwell Vagrant. Obviously last week the prize ride was the Declasse Mamba and the podium vehicle was the Ocelot Locust. So whether we get any cars that are listed or anything different, we'll just have to wait and see. We're just passing the time until the update finally kicks in. It is just a pain waiting for it, that's all. I have also noticed the reputation level, can't remember when it changed into 200, but when it changed recently into 201, it's 20,000 per rep level rather than 10,000. I think that's obviously the trick. Each 10,000 you get is for every level from when you start, but it just seemed to have gone into 20,000 now, probably because we're in the 200s. Let's just transfer this across. Refresh again. So we are just waiting for the update, I'm afraid. It is a bit of a ball ache to wait for. It's a bit of a pain. We'll just see if we can get something going again. Don't know what you lot think of the TVs. Obviously you don't spend a lot of time, I'm guessing, about, but that is funny. Okay, let's just see if we've got anything from the update yet. It is running a bit late, I must admit. No, still vacant spot from where the Locust was from last week. It certainly is late this week. It's 20 minutes overdue. The servers were playing up a little bit earlier, so I hope that's not had any effect on the update. Could do a Cayo Perico, but by the time that's happened, the update will be up and running. So I'm happy to waste just a little bit more time flying about. It is a bit of a pain why it's late this week. Please don't be a Simeon vehicle. Okay. Okay, just trying to invite some friends along. So if you are joining, we are waiting for the update still to start. There's still nothing going on at the minute. The prize ride vehicles are between the Maxwell Vagrant, the Vapid Flash GT and the Pagani Osiris. Podium vehicles are between the Tempesta and the Cyclone. And the new drip feed vehicle is the Dinka Kanjo SJ. We are running a bit late today on the update. It's over 20 minutes now since it's been, well, it's meant to have started, but we are playing the waiting game a bit, I'm afraid. Was a problem with the Rockstar servers earlier when autosaves weren't working, but then they sort of caught up, so don't know if that's had a little effect on it, but we are just waiting for the update, I'm afraid. We are running, well, it's now 9:54. It's about 24 minutes late. It's usually 9:30 at the earliest UK time, but we're just passing the time, just see if any blue dots appear for vehicles or El Rubio guards, just to pass the time. Until I know we can get the update, we'll just have to play the waiting game, I'm afraid. I'll definitely be looking at winning the podium vehicle, should it be the Cyclone or the Tempesta, because I'll get a good trading value. With the prize ride vehicles, I've won the Vapid Flash GT, so I won't need to trade that in, or the Osiris. I would trade in the Maxwell Vagrant though, for what I paid for it, so just to get a bit of money back. It's always a bit of a help. I know I forgot the HSW races last week, but I feel that I take too long giving you info rather than checking every single thing. So if I can do it this week, then I will. Go through all the missions, races, everything that I missed last week. I do apologise for that. I was just on limited time. I will be able to bring you a live feed next Thursday, where I think the drip feed vehicle next week is the Dinka Postlude, which is the early editions of the Honda Prelude. But I will be buying the Dinka Kanjo SJ, should it be today. Obviously, the Vajero was a week late, turned up last week, and it should have been hang on, what was last week? Last week was the first. It should have been the last Thursday. We are just waiting for this to start, so it's 25 minutes late now, probably 26 minutes late. It's It's about 10 or 15 minutes late last week. It shouldn't be the case, really. Music is all off, so nothing's going to happen. I won't get in any trouble. We are just seeing if any little blue dots can appear. I know it's a pain waiting, I am sorry, but tell you what, let's go into another refreshed page just in case anything can happen. We usually would get the message coming up about the new vehicle, the new drip feed vehicle being available to buy. It's not appeared on Southern San Andreas yet. Back to the casino. Obviously I won it last week, so there's still nothing there, so still waiting.
Finally, you can live a little and lose your inhibitions a lot. They're holding you back anyway.
Yo, what you need? Good luck
I mean,
out there.
we've had to wait 17 minutes since that last payphone hit, so it can't be far now. It really can't be that far away. It's almost been half hour now since the update should have been on. I know it used to be 10 o'clock, but I don't know what Rockstar are doing. We are having to wait an awfully long time for this now. Could almost get another payphone hitting. I am checking other channels to see if anything drops. As soon as something does, I'll refresh the page quickly and bring it straight to you. Maybe next week I might start the stream a bit later if this is the case from now on, but I shouldn't think nothing has changed at the car meet. That's still the same as last week, the Class A Mamba. I couldn't get a trade price vehicle in for that. That's still the same test ride vehicles and the HSW vehicle. So that's been half hour waiting now for the update. Again, it's just an absolute ball ache waiting for it this week. It really is. I think what we might do is take a break for 5 to 10 minutes, come back, and then go ahead with the update as soon as we can. Hopefully it's not going to be too much longer. It's just we shouldn't have to wait this long. I'm going to go for a few minutes and come back. I'll see you very shortly. Thanks again, everyone. See you soon.